What's up guys, Julien Guiteau here, and today we are on set of Adventures with Julien episode 16. Today we're covering title boxing in Trexlertown, Pennsylvania, and we're gonna see how they're staying safe, what kind of workouts we get in, and what they have coming up. Adventures with Julien episode 16 with title boxing starts right now. Let's go. Today we have Natalie, front desk sales and trainer, with us today. And how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. This is awesome.
Of course, I'm super thankful. First, what is Title Boxing Club?
Title Boxing Club is obviously a fitness-based club. We offer boxing classes, kickboxing, MMA, and some strength training classes. Mm-hmm. They all have been out on our mat here. We have 50 heavy bags. Mm-hmm. Most of it's group-based. Mm-hmm. And you get to learn the technique of boxing, kickboxing, whatever you're doing, mm-hmm. while also getting that complete full body workout. Mm-hmm. That's non-contact, so anybody who's nervous about boxing but have always wanted to learn, they could come in and hit the bags mm-hmm. with us. We also offer one-on-one training if you want to look more in-depth into boxing with mm-hmm. pad work, things like that, but that's basically what we do.
That's pretty cool. There's so many different facets of title boxing rather than just boxing. You can do so many mm-hmm. other different things. So
definitely.
That's pretty neat right there. What age groups of individuals are involved in title boxing, and how would you say it affects them differently?
Anybody can come in here and box, and it doesn't matter the age. We have a saying, our youngest client's 2 years old, our oldest is 82. Wow. So anybody can come in and do what they want to do, and it helps, a younger kid learning the discipline of boxing, that helps in that kind of way, whereas an older person who, may have some health issues, mm-hmm. this helps them with just relieving stress, things mm-hmm. like that. Or even strengthens up their muscles. So I think anybody could get something a little bit different out of it. But for us, age doesn't matter. Come in and hit the bags. Yeah,
that's pretty awesome right there, because now you have your younger brother that can come in, and now you can have your mom come in.
The whole family.
Grandfather. Yeah. Everybody's invited. So how would you say the pandemic has affected, title boxing's classes, and how have you guys adapted mm-hmm. and move on to, coming back open?
Right, so it was an adjustment for us at first. We've had to cut down our classes to have capacity, things like that in terms of our cleaning protocols. While we'd always been crazy with cleaning, we just had to ramp it up and step it up another step. Mm-hmm. We added UV lighting to make sure everything was clean, stickers on the floor to make sure everybody's 6 feet apart. Mm-hmm. We also added on to our bags just different color codes so we can keep everybody 6 feet apart mm-hmm. on the floor as well. So, okay, this class we're working on black bags today, so everybody's 6 feet. The next class, mm-hmm. we'll go ahead and switch it to red bags mm-hmm. so we have time to clean up all the black bags and things like that. Mm-hmm. Even our entryways, just having people walk in and out. We have a flow to come this way, around and whatnot. So mm-hmm. we try to make sure everybody's safe and masks up in the club and just working it that way.
That's pretty cool, because now you have the members actually super calm and understanding that title boxing is putting the effort to make sure it's clean, safe, and sanitized to be used.
Definitely. You can ask any one of all of our members have seen us cleaning, every single one. So anybody, you can ask any of the members. We're cleaner than their houses, than anywhere else they've seen. Yeah. So there's no issue here with that.
That's pretty awesome. How have you seen title boxing positively impact the community and positively impact a member?
I think twofold. They're huge in the community, but for individual members, I think mental health, confidence, even just the physical health side. It's not just losing weight or anything like that. It's just building up people's confidence, making sure, whether it's depression, anxiety, anything, mm-hmm.
Hitting a bag is unlike anything else. So, they can really put that energy into doing something positive for themselves. For the community, we're constantly doing charity work. We have something that we call the Boxathon. Traditionally, it's a 24-hour event where we box all night long for charity. Our members vote for each charity that we decide to sponsor and whatnot, so this way the whole community of Title is involved in it as well. And it drives the members to come in and they box all night long. We raise money. We have different sponsors, raffle events, and all that. And then we can donate that money to the charity. This year we tried to do it a little bit differently, where we had a couple different events, but still the the same goal in mind. We stocked up our local food pantries in the area and just trying to give back as much as we can, especially during times like this.
That's amazing. And it shows that it's more than just a gym. It shows that it's a community, a family of individuals that, you know, are coming together to actually, you know, create value and change someone's livelihood.
Definitely.
So that's awesome right there.
Yes.
Can you share an experience that you had with a member that inspired you and reaffirmed why you do what you do?
Just recently we had a member come up to us and she lives pretty far out, maybe like 30, 40 minutes away, and she drives here every morning at 6 a.m. Every member knows who she is, especially those that come to that class, and she had us in tears the other day. She came up to us and just told us how this has changed her life. She has multiple sclerosis, and she talked about how her doctors, you know, have told her how much this has helped her improve, and she's felt the difference in her everyday life, not just, again, the physical, but the mental health aspect. And just knowing that we could have impacted somebody's life that positively is something that you don't think about day to day. And just in that moment, I kind of felt, wow, we really make a difference for people. They might not always, you know, have to say it or anything like that, but I mean, they show up every single day and they try their hardest, and that's somebody we've impacted. So that will always stay with me.
That's a beautiful thing because it hits you here, you know, in your heart, and you realize like we have a mission to, you know, put what we do in a positive light, but when we actually see it's impacting someone's life on that level, we're like, wow, this is why I'm here.
Exactly.
That's amazing. So boxing has been around for quite some time and it's continuing to grow. But why do you still think there's, you know, intimidation around this sport, and how do you think people can become more comfortable and start to come to title boxing and think about boxing as, you know, a way to increase your livelihood?
Right. I think boxing has a connotation behind it, especially, you know, clubs like us that are more fitness-based. I get people who call up, am I going to get hurt if I come in, or are people going to try to spar me? No, we don't do any contact here or anything like that. So for our particular club, I mean, just coming in and being able to learn the fundamentals of boxing and whatnot without having that fear of contact and sparring or anything. I think it gives people a really good opportunity to go ahead and do that and use boxing as a form of exercise, mental health, whatever you need it for, without having to worry about, you know, am I going to get hit in the head every day that I come in there? Or anything like that.
Yeah, because you see, it gets a bad rap. You think of boxing as, you know, a competitive thing,
right.
But when you think of it as a light to, you know, not only, you know, take care of your physical health, but your mental health, you start seeing like, wait, I can do this.
Right, right. It's one of the hardest cardio workouts I think personally I've ever done, and that alone has so many health benefits. So, you know, using it like that instead of just thinking of, oh, you know, they fight in there or things like that. That's not really what we do. So, being able to see us on social media, I mean, we put up all of our classes and things like that so people could be more exposed to that and understand, okay, this is what they do here. I could get a really great workout, I could get in shape, and I could also learn something new.
That's awesome right there. How would you say personally title boxing has shaped your life for the better?
So for me, what you're seeing here now, I was 70 pounds heavier when I actually first started working here. I started here as an employee, and then I kind of got into the fitness aspect of it, not always willingly, but you know, I was very nervous. And once I really started taking classes and I got more involved and whatnot, just seeing the community that I had here, I have people in my corner that I never thought I would have. I thought this would just be a job that I'd spend a couple months at and then I'd move on and do something else. And now I'm here for 2 years, and you know, it just, the weight loss alone has meant the world to me, and things like that, and just building my confidence in ways that I didn't think that I would ever kind of achieve. And that's been the main thing, is just I'm a totally different person than when I walked in here, and it's because of taking these classes and working with some really great people.
That's amazing. And it's not only physically, but mentally, you see how you've grown.
Exactly, exactly.
What would you say makes title boxing different from any other boxing club?
The community alone. I think the people that we have in here, the members, and the relationship that they have with just us as their trainers and things like that. I mean, I have people that come in here, I could joke around, mess around with them and things like that, and they come take classes, and you know, just the way that they can come together to kind of meet even the charity goals that we put out for them or things like that, and they're so happy to be here every time they come in. This is what I do to get away from it all, and I love that about Title, because you don't get that every other gym that you go to. I could walk into any other place and kind of just feel like, okay, I'm doing my own thing, but to come in here and take a class with a community of people is incredible. I mean, even when we have newer people in here, first timers, I'm only one trainer, so I could help one person at a time, usually walking around. If somebody notices somebody slowing down or struggling, our older members hop on those bags with them, or they're yelling across the mat like, hey, hurry it up. And you don't get that everywhere, you know, people who actually care about the others next to them and seeing them progress as well, as opposed to their own progress.
It's a culture of everyone helping out each other and, you know, making sure they're there for each other in real life too.
Right.
I love that. What would you say the future of title boxing looks like, and what goals do you think you're looking to accomplish in the coming years?
I think the future for boxing is great just in general. We have more and more people coming back after COVID and whatnot. I think just keeping it fresh, keeping it new for people. We've added the strength training classes and things when we were asked for them. And I think a big trend is everybody wants to do something different all the time, especially with fitness. So kind of just keeping it current and seeing what else can we do to challenge our members. What's the next step we could take? Like, we added our impact wrap system, for example, where it counts everybody's punches and gives you a score for the punches that you throw and what you do in the 8 rounds. And that was something completely new when people started coming back from COVID, and it gave almost like a new energy for the classes and whatnot, and you know, gave it a little bit of a competitive edge even, and people got really excited about that. So just trying to stay current, stay new, see what else can we do, what else can we incorporate into boxing to keep people interested.
And a lot of people will continue to, you know, want to be involved in a place that's continuing to elevate and have new features. So that's awesome right there. How would you say individuals who are interested in joining title boxing can get involved?
We're just a phone call away, really. You give us a call, we get you in for a free class. You try it out, you see how you like it, what exactly you want to do, and then we get you in. If you're not sure exactly what we're all about, you can always look on our Facebook pages at Title Trexler, and we have plenty of videos up there for classes. And then, like I said, just shoot us a text, give us a call, and we get you started.
Well, I'm thankful to have, you know, spoken with you, Natalie, and I feel like a lot of people who, you know, don't know about title boxing will get a bigger, you know, grasp of this is not just, you know, punch the bag. It's a livelihood of how do I change my life for the better. So what you do is incredible, and what all your team members do is incredible. So thank you for, you know, joining me on this episode.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Adventures with Julien, episode 16 with Title Boxing in Trexlertown, Pennsylvania. We learned so much about how they're staying safe, what kind of workouts they have, and what they got coming up in the new year. Thank you guys for tuning in to Adventures with Julien, episode 16. As always, enjoy your day, and if you believe, you shall achieve. Peace.